It's the event that keeps us on the edge of our couches every 4 years, making us feel like running as fast as we can, swimming for as long as our lungs can withstand, and leaping as high as gravity permits. Yep, that Olympic action isn't over yet, because the Paralympics are about to begin. Para in Greek means beside or alongside, meaning the Paralympics are quite literally the parallel games to the Olympics. And for the past 64 years, they've been bringing together the world's best athletes with physical, visual and intellectual impairments. Now, people with impairments have been playing all sorts of sports for a long time, but the story of the Paralympics dates back to World War II. It was the deadliest conflict in history, and it also left millions of people with life-changing injuries. At the time, many weren't expected to live very long, and doctors would often give them sedatives and encourage them to lie still. But one doctor in Britain, Ludwig Guttmann, had a different idea.
You haven't got much hope.
No.
Now look here, cut that out, will you?
He encouraged his patients to get up and move around by taking part in craft and sporting activities, which eventually turned competitive.
And then I saw, of course, how these men react, not only physically, but psychologically.
On the opening day of the London Olympic Games back in 1948, Guttmann organised a team to compete in an archery demonstration, which he called the Stoke Mandeville Games. The 14 men and 2 women who took part that day are now seen as the first Paralympians. In 1952, the first international version of the event was held, when a small team from the Netherlands travelled to join in and compete as well. And in 1960, the first official Paralympic Games were held in Rome, featuring 400 athletes from 23 different countries. And then, in 1976, the first Winter Games in Paralympics history were held in Sweden. Since then, the Paralympics have only gotten bigger. This year, they'll be in Paris, and the competitors have a message for us. Yep, these athletes are the best in the world. And getting to the Paralympics takes years of training and dedication. This year, 160 Aussies will be in Paris, competing in 17 of the 22 Paralympic sports.
Hey BTN, Tristan Knowles here, captain of the Rollers, the Australian men's wheelchair basketball team. I'll be competing at the Paris Paralympic Games.
Hey BTN, my name is Sarah Walsh and I'm competing in the long jump at this year's Paralympics in the classification T64 for below-knee amputees.
For these guys and all of the Paralympic athletes, everything they've been working for will soon be coming down to one moment, one shot, one stretch in Paris. So get ready, because we're about to watch another wave of world-class athletes take over France. And well, our living rooms, for the next little while anyway.